Hi, I'm going to do a live trade today. Let's say the markets are a little bit indecisive. Let's roll the intro and find out. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers. I am the Scruffy Trader. As you can see around me, I'm not the tightest person in the world, but me just being me. So what am I doing? Well, today I'm going to be trading the British pound versus the yen. It's had a strong push up early on this morning, so I'm going to short it. I feel like the market is overstretched. It's coming into some key levels and it's going to be a quick hit and run. So let's see how the trade plays out. Could go either way, but pretty confident I'll grab a couple £100 out of it.
Coffee!
And what? Oh god. Every time I sit to do something. What?
There's a parcel for you.
There's a parcel for me. Alright. Might be a nice parcel. Because one of the good things about working here is some guys send me some great toys. As you can see, littered around my desk. Everything that's ever sent to me I keep. But with my luck, it'll be a bill. But if it's a parcel, who knows? Let's go find out. Oh, damn. Every time. Bear with me, boys and girls, bear with me. I'll go find it and let's open it.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
Well, that's what you're here for. But you did make the coffee again. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. What is it?
I don't know, I didn't open it.
Aha! Well, boys and girls, what these are is proper masks for people that don't have them. And what we did was, with the collections from the Buy Me a Coffee last month, a few of you chipped in and it ended up being £120, which I genuinely thank you for. I matched it, took it up to 250, and we bought 250 quid's worth of these, well, 250 masks. It's just been delivered, and they're going to the hospice. So when visitors come, they're going to be safe. So I'll slip that into a video later on this week when I drop them off. I genuinely thank you for it, for everybody that contributed. So there you go. All this good work's paid off. So for everybody who thinks it's free, you're right, it is, because any donation that comes in pays for things like this. Thank you. Alright. But now I guess I better do my day job. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run the trade now. Then I'm going to have a little bit of chat about it afterwards. And we're going to have a talk a little bit about what an edge is. Because your edge is what will actually give you some profit. See you on the other side. And again, thank you.
There you go, guys. Did you enjoy that? Because I sure did. Back to the way I like to trade. The other week you saw me doing the DAX. Really didn't enjoy it. Today, nice and peaceful. Scanned through the charts. Found what I was looking for. And I traded it. And it's quite funny really, because part of the Facebook group that I chip into every day. And you're very welcome to come, by the way. It's easy found, Scruffy Trader. And if you can't find it, just visit my blog, scruffytrader.com, and I'll send you a link. It's just a bunch of guys having a friendly chat. Anyway, just as I was taking the trade, I posted on a little comment here. And the response was, not if you're going short. Well, short was exactly what I was going to do. And it got me thinking, why did I decide to go short when the masses, i.e. the normal retail trader, with no disrespect to the guys, was going to go long? See, I don't think in the herd mentality, you know. I trade what I see. So it made me think, what is my edge? You know, simple. Now for me, my edge is actually knowing how to get out. But I can also read a chart. And I think it's a very good subject to discuss, because you'll often hear me say the markets are easy. And they are, if you know what you're looking for. It's just like any other profession. You know, if you know how to do your job, then it's easy. Simple. But one of the things that you need in trading, and you'll often hear it said many times, is have an edge. Now that edge can be anything. Let's see. This gives you some kind of examples. So I'll take mine to start with. As I've just said, one of my edges is knowing how to get out. I never outstay my welcome when I'm day trading. I want to be in and I want to be out. Whereas another trader would hang on to the trade too long, the trade will reverse, and then take them out of the equation. You know, so they've effectively made nothing. So that's one edge that I have. I know when to get out. My second edge is knowing how to read the chart. You know, I can quickly flip through chart and think that's the one I'm going to trade. And then I'll flick through its time frames and think there's my entry point. So that's my second edge, knowing how to read a chart. And if I was to have a third edge, and this is something that we all need, you know, because you can have edges different ways. Some people know how to read an indicator, that's their edge. Some people know how to read fundamental news, that's their edge. You know, so there's many different ways. But there's one edge that every single trader requires. And the way you find it is very simple. You look in the mirror. And you look yourself straight in the face and ask yourself, can I do this? And it's self-belief. Simple as that. Because if you believe you can do something, that'll give you a will. And if you have a will, you have desire. You combine the two and you become hungry. And when you're hungry for something, you'll look for the pieces of information you need to achieve your task. But if you look in the mirror and say, no, I can't do this, that means you haven't got the will to do it. So you haven't got any discipline. And you certainly don't have any desire for it because you're not willing to put the work in. So you fail before you start. So your first edge has to be yourself and decide, yes, I can do this. And then you build from that, and it's as simple as that. And yes, you can go the cliches of self-discipline and all of this. To me, these are basics in any job. Whatever job you do, you must be disciplined to do it, which means you start on time, you do what is required, and you finish when you're told to finish. And they're all little steps to building up consistency, because that's what a job is. It's consistent. Start, middle, finish. And when you do that, you get paid. And that's what I do every day. I treat this as a job, so that's another part of my edge, because I understand what it is. I had a conversation last night, another one of the, let's have everything for free freeloaders pissing me off. No niceties and nothing like that, just straight in, you will mentor me. Okay, well, there's a link on my blog if you want. No, I require your tools. Okay, and the response was, it's not an easy path. You have to put the work in. Give me your signals. Sorry, there is no free rides in trading, and you've heard me say that many times. And the response to it was, F you. That guy has no edge, no chance of trading, and will never, ever be successful. And if he's looking for a mentor, that is the wrong way to approach it. Personally, it would have been nice to say, hello, how are you doing? I'm struggling. Can you help me? Then I might have answered his questions. But to come in straight in like that, no. Sorry, that is not on. So again, goes back to look in the mirror and ask yourself, can I do this? And I emphasize I, because ultimately it's you that has to do it. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can give you a free ride. And if you're in this for a free ride, you're in the wrong job. Trading is not free. If you're paying for your education, that's one way. Your time is another way. Your emotional stress is another way. And then the strain on everybody that's around you is another way. Because trading is very stressful. And all of these factors are payment. And that's why you hear me say trading is not a free ride. I don't mean money. I do mean your emotions, your time, and the stress that you put on yourself and others. Because trust me, if you've got a partner that doesn't understand what you do, they become stressed as well. So I'm fortunate. Winky does understand what I do, and she's not really bothered what I do. She just lets me get on with it. And if I have a bad day in the office, I know how to switch off. And I can separate the two worlds. I really can. When I'm at home, I'm at home. When I'm at work, I'm at work. And it's funny that, because I touched on that today, talking to one of the guys again in the Facebook group. And I mentioned about my kids all working in my factory. And they all thought it was an easy ride, because there's Dad. He owns it. I just have to rock up and I get paid. Doesn't work like that in my world. They have to work twice as hard as the other employees, because they are my kids. And when I'm at work, I ain't Dad, I'm boss. And sometimes, and Winky used to work in the factory as well, and when she came to work, and she brought it down to my level, she didn't understand that for a little while. And it used to be a case of, we'd have a right ding-dong in the office, because I am a stickler. This gets done that way, and that is it. There's no ifs or buts. And she'd kick a fuss, but she'd then go home, start tea, and I'd never come in till about 7. And then I'd wander in, hello, sweetheart, how are you doing? As if nothing's happened, and she'd be in the kitchen there with a big knife in her hand going, "Don't you talk to me." And it took a long time for it to come round to the fact that work is work and home is home. And then she learned how to work for herself, and now she has her own successful business. So again, comes back to the edge and looking in the mirror and asking yourself, can I do this? So I'm going to leave it there. It's been a good day. If you like trading and you enjoy this sort of content, please subscribe. Genuinely helps. And again, I'm going to reach out and thank those who have donated to the coffee fund. And if anybody wishes to donate anything over £10, I'll give you my wage journal maker as well. Okay, it's a little thank you for helping some people that are not as well off as, say, what we are. So I'm going to leave it now. And remember, guys, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.